Good morning. Happy Wednesday. It is time for just a word from the Word. Our passage this morning comes from the book of James, James chapter 1, verse 2. Here's what it says in the King James Version. My brethren, count it all joy when you fall into diverse temptations. Now, I named this down for the count, just kind of a little play on words, um, because you're going to fall into diverse temptations and you've got to count it joy. Little twisted thought process there this morning. But as I was going through James 1 this morning, I was just reminded that the temptations of life are not fun, but God allows them. Um, Now, sometimes we put ourselves into situations, and that's kind of where that pause was. We sometimes put ourselves in situations that we shouldn't. But there are times that God allows temptations to come our way, um, to test us, to try us. Um, Not because He doesn't know who we are, but so we know who we are. Um, if you have been walking with the Lord for 5 years, you should be more humble than you were 5 years ago. If you've been walking with the Lord 10 years, you should be more humble than you were 5 years ago. Um, we need to know who we are, and God allows temptations. He allows tests. He allows trials. He allows difficulties of life to show us who we are. How is that being down for the count? I just shoot straight. When God is dealing with you, hopefully, prayerfully, in Jesus' name, that will put you on your knees, put you down on your knees in prayer, humbling and submitting yourself to the Lord. That should really be what happens when you get into trouble, whether on your own accord or God allowing it in your life. Your first response really should be, let me get on my knees and pray. Down for the count. And what I have found in my life is that when I am on my knees, praying through temptations, praying through tests and trials, again, whether I brought it on myself or God's allowed it, then I can say, yeah, God's going to do some awesome things because I'm turning to Him. That's going to bring me not happiness, tests and trials are hard, but it is going to bring joy, knowing that it is God at work in my life. And so this morning's just a word from the Word is for you. Have you trials and temptations? Are you going through a difficult time? Again, whether of your own, you put yourself there, or God simply allowed it to happen. Are you in the midst of a trial? Get on your knees. Get down for the count. Fall on your knees in prayer before the Lord. May not be happy. Everything may not be butterflies and rainbows and flowers and springtime. But It ought to bring joy to your life. Remember that when you're on your knees, God can work in your heart. Remember when you're on your knees, God can heal, He can deliver, He can speak to you, He can correct you, He can encourage you. So, get down for the count. And there will be Holy Ghost filled joy in your heart that will sustain you through the trial until the end of the trial and on into the next phase of life. That is just a word from the Word. God bless you. Have a beautiful day. And Lord willing, we'll see you tomorrow morning.